Hello Crystal Souls and welcome on this new picky card reading. This one is going to be about your future love life as singles. So can you expect a lover coming soon? We'll see the answer with your pile. And as you can see, you have three of them available. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Take your time, meditate on the cards, and then when you're ready, you can find the timestamps on the video directly or down below in the description. Today I'm going to be using tarot cards, couple cards, we have a lot of them today. Also messages, so we can see a message from your future person. So they're great letters and words to see the initials, more places, and hints like that. Dice and stickers. And by the way, if you are interested about the rings I wear today, they are linked in my shop down below in the description. But also, if you want some personal guidance and to book a reading with me or some personal coaching, I have all the services linked down below as well. Okay, so let's meditate together and breathe in. Hold your breath. Breathe out. Relax. And choose wisely. So group number 1, let's see some hints about your future person. So if you pick this one, I see a lot of them actually. I see a dynamic where you guys are going to be really expecting somebody who can connect to you intellectually. You want somebody who can offer something new, who can allow yourself to grow as a person and become more knowledgeable. I see a supporter, someone really paying close attention to you, to what you share, to what you wear, to who you are, and they are really liking what you give off as a vibe, and also what you share as your information or story. With the cat, I see this person could be more of an introverted person. They're very open with the window and the shutters open. They have an open view on you at the moment. So I do think for the majority of you, you might know the person, maybe work or study with the person. But I see some common interest bringing the two of you together. And as for the environment, and especially the color, the environment shows growth. And also maybe what connects the two of you is your heart chakra. There's a lot of love that I see with the green color, and this can be announcing a true loving relationship on another level, a deep heart-to-heart connection. And this is why you really take your time to get to know each other, to go on several dates. And really on this card, what you can see is a start of seduction. You can see the man winking at her. So yeah, I do see that seductive game starting, which is allowing the two of you to, engage and get to know each other. And I do not see a date too far from this present moment. And like I said, you might know this person. Even when I think of the window, I think of computer. The bubbles, like talking to each other. It's kind of like what I see for you guys. So if you're communicating with somebody, if you're chatting with somebody that is from your school or from work, this could be the person I'm talking to. Especially if you have that attraction, if you have that connection when you guys talk and exchange and get to know each other. So let's see more cards. The 8 of Cups. Okay, so one of you could be moving out of a connection or relationship. It's like you knew that nothing was working anymore, and you recognizing what you want is leading you towards this person. So all that was broken, whether it's from your side or this person's side, you guys knew that this was not to invest in. This was not the best option for you. And with number 8 appearing, number Nate, maybe Nate is a name, I don't know. It's funny because it shows the same person, or maybe you was trying to run away from that person that you wanted. Maybe that's the dynamic too. It's like, no, I'm resisting. But if that's so, I don't see you resisting so long, because the way they look at each other again is very flirty. I mean, look at these two. I think the way they look at each other, especially the man, is so similar. So, like I said, if you're trying to escape, it won't work. But if the dynamic was more related to, what happened in the past, and you knew that this was not working, like I said, this was destiny. Number 8 relates to soulmate. I forgot to talk about this. Number 8 relates to soulmate and destiny, and I see a new beginning with number 1 here. So this new beginning with someone magical is about to manifest. The magician is a creator. You can see the infinite sign definitely everywhere, because 8 infinite. And the infinite sign on the hat is appearing with the magician. So in my opinion, you are attracting someone as a soulmate, or someone as, someone in your soul family especially. And this is why this bond is crazy intense. And I said it, your heart chakra is gonna feel it. So when around a person, you can have like your heart beating really fast, or you can have just, butterflies in your stomach, even though it's down the region of the plexus chakra, not plexus, the heart chakra. Still, I feel like you might feel a lot of sensation in your organs when you look at that, when being around a person. So this is confirming what I said. You are indeed attracting a soulmate your way. And this is why the love is on another level, and you feel ready for this new beginning and this new magic, to happen. And this chapter is about to happen. I just see that you guys are ready for that, and you can be meeting in dream state. So if you dream of the person, that itself is a sign. But also, you have to know dream meetings are indeed meetings in other realms, in other dimensions. So when we do dream about a person, we are bonding with them in other dimensions, in dream dimension, right? So to me, this is pretty clear that you guys are engaging with each other, wanting to be each other, and awakening spiritually to your true lover, which is your soulmate. So let's see more signs. Okay, I'm taking the first here, and this one is really cooling me. So I'll skip these, otherwise the reading is going to be a bit too long. So keep working. Again, we talked about work dynamic, or maybe studying. And then I see your first date. And I told you with the first card, my intuition was right. I told you, you guys might be dating very soon. I can feel it. And this is just confirming again. Yes, indeed. And keep working can be because you'll be connecting with what you're working on. Whether it's work or hobby or project or future thing you want to accomplish. I see you guys clicking on that, really connecting with what you guys like and value in life. And this is why you want to get to know more about each other and connect deeply like that. But first date, expected to come. The first date can be going for a drink, going for dinner. Maybe collaborating together. It could be some type of date. We talked about seduction, and this one is confirming that, yes, indeed. That seductive game will be starting very soon, or is starting. Because I feel like a lot of you guys are already starting that game. And this is why I see your first date coming fast, because that connection is made and the attraction is pretty clear. So nothing can really stop you to be together. I just said it, going for a meal, and this one is showing having a meal at home. I mean, if that is an introvert that you're attracting, they might love to stay cozy. They might love to be more at home with you and connect and exchange without the noise around and too much stimulation around. So, suggesting each other, going for a meal, or cooking something for the person can be truly, truly appreciated. I also see someone very influent, magnetic, popular, very tender and sweet, very connected to you. But also, if you talk about something, they will pay close attention to what you're saying, and actually will exchange and share their point of view. I see someone really engaged when there's, communication, especially when you guys are the two of you. So let's see messages. I don't like you to look at other guys or other girls, because, whoever is watching here. But yeah, I just see that this person can be a bit like, she's mine or he's mine. I don't really want you to look at other people, because that makes me a bit jealous, let's be honest. Let's see. Another message. All right, so we have this one facing up. I'll take this one too. Whoop, okay. I think I can feel alive again when I'm with you. And we could be so much more than friends. Okay, well, so if you guys are starting to bond and connect, they just don't want to stay friends. They just want something a lot deeper. And you might want that too. If you feel that connection and the love, and this person truly interested, invested as well. Yeah, just to welcome that, right? So I'm gonna pick next the letters and words. I'm just going to move these on the side so we can see clearly all the hints. So we have a strong feminine energy. We have she, and that can be talking about their souls. We have sassy, peace, or maybe they like that sassy side about you. A kiss, need, when. So if you've been seeing a season, let me see. A season or maybe a date appearing. We have 1. We had 8. So they can be rather month or days separating from maybe a date. So the Cups talks about summer. The Magician, there's no real season. Expect, I think, of spring because that's creation energy. But that can also be when they are born. But you can see maybe a date here. We have 1, 5, 4. So far, that's it. So numbers you can see can be 111, 1111, 444, and 555. This in French means you. So I feel like this person is targeting you. If not a soulmate, this could be a twin flame. Okay. This means faith, having faith in something in French. We have the angel right there. So the angel can be helping you. And actually, this is not supposed to be here. This is supposed to be in the charms, but I guess this was purposed to come here. Think of Korea. Finland is what I thought about. Could be France too. Maybe there's like a party going on, or maybe a future party where you guys can be meeting at. Because this in French, fête, just missing an E, is actually party. So if you plan to go to a party or festivity, you know, it's kind of like that. Maybe a concert or exposition or something. That is like a celebration. Maybe this is where you guys can be meeting. Oh, we have Tokyo, kinda. Just missing Y, but let's write it that way. Tokyo. So these could be places. Asia is crazy on this one. TikTok, of course. Look at that. TikTok. Maybe that's a TikToker. Who knows? I don't know. Or maybe a social media influencer. Kind of see that as well. Influencer, internet. Yep, that's so far what I can see. So I'm going to pick next the grid so we can see the zodiac sign of your person. Of course, they can talk about when as a season. I also plan to do a reading where I'm going to be talking about your soulmate's location, initials, and personality. So if you guys want to see this one, let me know in the comments as well so I know. But I really want to do that because I have some maps and cards that I can be using talking about certain places. So we can go in depth like that. So let's see. Okay. So we have Libra, a little bit of Virgo too, Leo, Gemini, Taurus, Aries, and Pisces energy. I'm gonna pick next the dice to see more hints. So there's indeed a spiritual connection, unless I can talk about fashion. So creator, and we saw this with the Magician, so they can be very good at creating things. But I do see this as, you know, the bobbin, the links, the ties between souls. And look at this. We have tie written, so that is confirmation to me. And this person can be a bit guarded. I feel like they can be a bit shy. We saw someone introverted. So if they feel cold in the beginning or distant, or you don't know what's going on, and if you have a chance with this person, yeah, but I feel like this person can open up in the future. They just need some reassurance and trust. Maybe this is because they've been in toxic relationships. And, you know, now they are a bit more guarded because of it. They are very imaginative and creative. This is the world of imagination. This reminds me of a song. And as for this one, I see someone rich. To be true, when I saw the magician and with the pentacles, it's like coins around, like I have enough, I'm gonna pay for the dinner. It's kind of like that. I do feel like this person can have enough materially and they really want to share and be generous. They can be a loner, we have the wolf, or very protective. And as for the frog and the crown on the head, I think of, Prince Charming, that you kiss from the frog to Prince Charming. So maybe that talks about a transformation. I think a photo too, look. Maybe in another language you write it this way. So maybe a photographer or someone interested about creativity or creating content. We saw a TikTok photo. So I don't know, maybe that's connected to their creative side and what they like to do. Let's pick next some stickers for you guys. But yeah, the reading is pretty clear. Get ready, you guys are gonna date. And I feel like you guys know each other already or will be very soon. Yes, girl. Maybe that's the answer. Good luck. Or that can be the supportive energy, like, yes, girl, go, girl, you got this. We have a bar, we saw going for a drink or going for a meal. So again, that is very connected. Maybe going for watching a movie together or Netflix and chill can also be the sign, because if they want to stay at home, and so home vibes, home meals, so maybe that's also what you guys like. With the star, I see someone reaching for the stars, reaching for higher levels and higher things, like especially career related or study related. They want to be on top, they want to be number one. They can be very emotional as a person, liking to bloom and grow, always to better themselves and push themselves forward, because I see someone wanting to always improve and get better. They can be a bit shy as well. That's really the energy I'm getting from this one. So this is you guys' reading. I hope you like this. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you want, you can also join the family and subscribe down below for personal guidance. You can find everything again down below, and I will see you guys in my next reading. Bye-bye. So group number 2, let's see some hints about your future person. What I see with this one is tenderness, care, and wanting to explore the world together. I'm really getting travel vibes, maybe long distance relationship, someone really taking care about you and wanting you to feel noticed, because this person wants to be around, this person wants to connect with you. We have the color and the growth and nature all around. This could be a nature person or someone very grounded, mature, who wants to grow in a relationship. So yes, I see commitment for the two of you. I see you guys wanting to grow and be together, live together. But also, I see green, so that talks about love, heart connection, heart activation. So this could be the vibe between you two. You guys can also be buying some matching clothing, because I do see that on this illustration. Maybe that's something you guys will like, or something that you find romantic. So let's see some signs about this person and what is coming for you love related. Are your single days over? We have the devil, okay? So be careful, because some of you can be tempted, because you're so in love, to be with somebody, but maybe that is not the person I'm talking about at the moment. Unless that can just be the energy of Scorpio, because the devil card for some reason is associated to Scorpio. I don't know why they picked this one, because I feel like Scorpios are very soft, are very deep as well. I mean, they can have that side that's just I don't know, very tempting. So maybe that talks about that. So if you're tempted, just don't fully blindly go in a relationship. Like, just take a step back and breathe out and just understand that person is just normal, neutral. There's no like, don't put this person on a pedestal. That's really the message I'm getting here. But if this is coming out of temptation, illusions, daydreams, and this person is not like possible to reach, this could be redirecting yourself, yes, towards the king of wands. It's not about the temptation, it's not about just a love with the eyes. It's a love that comes from your heart and from the energy exchanges. And if you look at the card, I really love these cards. That's a new deck, by the way, so I'm discovering the cards with you. So if you look at him and the shadow, they are exactly the same. So you're attracting your mirrored self as the king or the queen, because it depends where you're at, pretty much. But I see some mirrored personality, mirrored person. And what I see as well with the heart, there's one part that is white and one part that is red. This could be the duality about this person. Maybe they have also sometimes, that devil side about them. And it's okay. That can be the playfulness. That could be the seductive game also that they play with. And sometimes it can be like, whoa, this is a bit risky. It is all about interpretation pretty much. But for some of you, it can be someone you are not supposed to take. For some of you, it could be just a Scorpio energy. And you need to just kind of remove this person out of the pedestal to see the king and to not be blinded by the illusion and seduction. Because you can see, like, she's completely under the influence when it comes to love here. Like, she's like, wow, like, this person is all that I want and I'm gonna get it. So maybe that's a good thing. I still don't know. Maybe we're gonna get more signs with the cards. But for some of you, I feel like this is just a no-no for the one you're thinking about or planning to date. Because you are meant to be with somebody who is destined to be with you. We have written in the stars on this one. So yes, I do think you're attracting somebody who is important, who is connected to you, and has that, beautiful aura. And by the way, the King of Wands or Queen of Wands can be someone very creative, who is actually very interesting. They have that vibe and aura that's very bubbly. They are very social people too. And they love to be connecting. They love to be tactile as well. That's what I see. And you can see that on the cards. Very touchy energy. And liking to just connect with you physically. That's why if this is a long distance relationship, I'm not saying this lasting too much because you guys might just not like the distance and might not like to be separated for too long. But what I see is destiny between you two. And maybe you're being tempted for a good reason. So just take what resonates and what feels like that's my message, because I do see some conflicted message here. So I'm not sure for who that is and what type of scenario that fits for yourself, because I'm talking for the collective here, just so you know. And you are mine. So what is written for the two of you can be marriage. It could be just a committed relationship if you don't want to be married. But I just see that you are directed towards somebody who is going to be yours, who is going to be fully invested in you. I'm not saying player energy. That's why maybe the devil card is telling you if you are wanting a player or someone is just in and out the relationship all the time and you came here for confirmation, I'm telling you that is not the one. This is not the one I'm channeling here as the king. A king or a queen respect themselves. They're not players. They're not wanting to fool around. They want stability, someone to lead the way to the top with them. Power couple vibes here. So, like I said, if that's a player, that's someone unstable, that's not the king. Feel free to explore. Again, very connected to traveling. So maybe you guys will be traveling together a lot. I'll take these two facing up, but not too much, otherwise it's going to be very long. So we have love letters, so you guys can be exchanging already and communicating to each other. And I see confession with this one. So if you are talking to somebody and you feel that intense desire and attraction and connection deeply, then I see some development with you guys talking to each other, exchanging a lot with each other. I feel like this is what will create the foundation of your relationship and makes the two of you want to travel to each other or be together physically. Or traveling, maybe going on a weekend together. That can be the sign. And feel the melody. So maybe that's what you feel deep down, that inner melody guiding you towards somebody. But what I see with this one too is that this person can be very good at music, rather playing an instrument, like on this one. I'll show you a close-up for these. So playing piano, guitar, you name it, or maybe good at singing. And love exchanges, letters, messages, DMs, calls, whatever. But I just see that open conversation and communication. This is why if you have a crush on somebody who is not in contact with you, who is not invested, not even reachable, no, it's a no here. That is someone open to you, wanting to be with you, communicating with you. So cut that off if you are wanting and craving for somebody who is not even noticing that you exist. This is someone here engaging with you, noticing who you are as a queen or a king, and this person wants to invest themselves and their loves in that relationship with you. So let's see a couple cards to see more signs of your future. We have soulmate again. So on the first pile, I was getting soulmate vibes because I don't know, but I feel like if you guys were kind of trying to pick one or two, or maybe you are watching number 2 as well, from number 1, I can see a connection. So there is a soul connection written in the stars was announcing that. So yes, in my opinion, you are indeed attracting someone solely connected to you and wanting to be connecting with you physically. So maybe at first they will start to show up in dream state, in your meditations, or around you as, I don't know, initials, places, symbols, a color, a feeling, and then when meeting the one, it will make sense to you. Because it will feel like soulmate connection. Like, oh, I kind of was prepared for that person. You know what I mean? So that's really the vibe I'm getting here. And then meeting. Yes, and we saw this. You know, I saw after communicating to each other, traveling to each other, meeting up, you don't want to stay separated. And your souls are not wanting that anymore. The contract of separation is over. And you guys really want to be together. So for you guys, as singles, it's a very, very good news because you guys are going to be together very soon. Like the time I'm seeing can be Scorpio. What else? I see spring, summer. For once, again, it's spring season. But we can see more seasons after with the zodiac grid. So give your heart to me is the first message. And I want to go on a date with you. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. So this is what you are attracting. Going on a date. This person is just wanting to give their love to you. And I kind of saw, even with the love letters, confession, opening up about your feelings, not holding back anymore, like wanting this to spread. All right, so I'm going to move these on the side. And I'm going to pick some letters and words so we can see some hints like initials, places, and more. I heard east when I saw this. Yes. And this is how we write it in French, so very connected. You, your, she, sassy. Okay, so sassy can be the personality. Let's see there what we can see. Noah can be a name. I think of, what is it called in English? Noël in French. Oh, Christmas. So maybe Christmas season can be a season. Kind of Santa is showing up, so maybe that's indeed the season. Again, we have Scorpio with this sign. Okay, so now you can see. All right. Santa Claus. We have the sea, so maybe someone living near the sea. We have nest. So maybe not this one. We have nest, which could be announcing you guys living in the same house. Again, I think of ocean, so ocean. I do think the sea could be a place you guys like or want to be traveling to. Maybe T can talk about travel. We have T actually, so maybe maybe teen. Oh, teenager. But what was I want? Yes, the tea, the drink. I mean, you know what? I'm out of place. I'm so sorry, guys. So and soulmate is what I see here. Soul connection. But play with them. You can see something personal as well. I'm gonna pick next the zodiac grid, so we can see the zodiac of your person. Or like I said, the season, when, starting to date. Alright, so we have Leo, Libra, Cancer, Aries, a little bit of Pisces too, and Capricorn energy. I'm gonna pick next the dice to get more hints. Okay, I see this being announced. So maybe you feel like something is announced right now with all the signs you can receive. You can see 111, 10, 11, 11 as a sign. So 11, 11, a wish coming true, soulmate vibes. 111, new beginning. And 10 can be endings or presenting completion. So if you're ending a relationship, for example, this could be leading you towards somebody who is going to make you feel whole again. And this is being announced. This person, again, Leo energy with the lion, this person can be very good at leading people, encouraging people, motivating people, very imaginative as well. They're in their own world. They might be visualizing to manifest because they're very good at it. They can be a bit guarded. And that's because they honor themselves. They value themselves so much. And they know that not everybody is going to satisfy themselves or make themselves happy. So they're going to be very selective with who they welcome. And this is why, because you guys are in the same soul family, they will open up to you, maybe about it, and feel like, you know, it's hard for them to connect, but with you it's easier and effortless. And this I see as a new beginning, a time of celebration. This person can feel like they don't have enough to give, but I do not see that because I see queen energy, king energy on the other cards. So in my opinion, this person has enough, but maybe this person was born or raised in a family or environment where they felt like a failure, or they felt like they were never really good enough. And it sucks to be in that position, and I know what it's like. But I feel like you are going to be the one breaking that contract and kind of pushing the person to see who they truly are and what they can offer. So for the stickers, we have a few of them. So stepping in the direction of love is what I see here. Going for a drink, maybe a tea as well, is what we saw. And I think with dating, it could be what you guys will do for the first date. And I see innocence. And I get childlike essence for this one. So connecting child to child, inner child to inner child. You know what I mean? And this connection is going to be very, very pure and innocent between you two, which is the symbolism of daisies. So this is your guys' reading. I hope you like this one. If you do, give it a big thumbs up for me. If you want, you can join the family down below and subscribe for personal guidance and more. Check everything linked down below, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye-bye. Group number 3, will you be single again, or is somebody coming in? First of all, this one is pretty straightforward and clear to me because we have the introduction of a kiss and somebody watching here. Is this going to happen? So I do see the attraction between you two developing, and this could be announcing that actually very, very soon. If you are talking or maybe exchanging with somebody and starting to date, I see you guys wanting to kiss each other. And this showing up as future energy, telling you there will be some type of move physically for you guys to finally be together. But with the dog, I see fidelity. I see someone very energetic, bubbly, playful, very in their childlike essence, who love to be around people. They can be very social as a person. For the blue as a dominant color, They're very, very communicative, very creative as well. Always very good at imagining things, creating things. For some reason, I'm getting Gemini vibes here because they have that childlike essence. They are very animated as people. But of course, it can be more than this. We'll see that with the zodiac grid and the cards. So don't worry, but really getting Gemini or Gemini vibes between you two. As like when you are around each other, you can awaken your inner child and just be playful and crazy and be your authentic self without limiting yourself or stopping yourself, really. Like you can be true around the person. Do you see what I mean? It's really the vibe I'm getting here. And finally trusting each other, introducing that move and showing how much you love the person. Okay, so these two, we have the Ten of Cups and the Empress. Okay, we are not playing around here. I love this energy. So Ten of Cups talks about happiness. This to me represents marriage as well. So if you're targeting a future spouse, if you're targeting commitment, true love, support, family vibes, because Empress, Emperor is pretty much the father and the mom in tarot, and they want family, they want to build something. They also want a power person. That means they want to be around somebody who is their equals, who can build something, who can provide. So for the Empress, it is more about nurturing. Maybe that's what they like about you, that you nurture, you support, you care, and you listen to people. And maybe what you like about more of the Emperor energy, because that can be Emperor or Empress, it depends. But what I see, it could be you like their leadership, you like them to be taking risk and always pushing forward. And also they're like, I'm in charge type of person. That's the vibe I'm getting. So rather Empress or Emperor energy. But they really want to nurture, they want to grow with you with number 3. Number 10 represents wholeness. So I do think you were maybe feeling neglected, maybe around your family too. And you feeling neglected is now leading you towards people who can offer you the opposite, who can be here to nurture you, to kind of be like the mom or the dad you wanted to have. And they have these qualities, they can provide, and maybe they can provide better because they were like you, neglected or not provided, and now they really want to play the perfect family with you because they see that you are the one they really want to invest their future with and marry you or build a family with you, because the Empress can talk about pregnancy. So if this is what you are targeting, whether it's family or living together or marriage, it can be all of them. But this is what I see you accomplishing and manifesting with your future person. So if you pick this pile, you are ready for commitment, you're ready for something big. But if you're still very young, that can just be dating, okay? It depends what you're looking for, because we tend to manifest what we wish for and what we are prepared and ready for, okay? Still a bit further, but not too crazy. Like if you don't want family or else it's not going to provide to you, or that you just do not welcome as a vessel of creation. You see what I mean? So happy vibes, family, marriage, commitment, growth, and power couple, my friends. That is starting big and strong. So let's see. We have love in the astral. I'm gonna pick another one and shuffle again. So you guys can be meeting in the astral and maybe meeting after a heartbreak. And it doesn't have to be always romantic heartbreak. It could be, like I said, a family structure that was not enough or was like just very weak. And that foundation possibly destroyed one of you or the two of you, it depends. And this made you heartbroken. And you really wanted your family or the people around you noticing you, nurturing you, loving you, taking care about you. But you was not offered these options. And you needed to be your own mom or be your own dad. And this is why I see you attracting someone who has been doing the same, or who is able to be that person, to be provided that role in that dynamic of a relationship. And this is because they know what it's like to be broken. And you might feel their pain so much. So if they are in the same situation, or if there's some soul dynamic because of your soul's contract, and you guys are attracting each other for that reason, I see you guys caring about each other and even connecting in these other dimensions. So astral traveling can be part of what you guys do to nurture, heal, support, provide happiness. And maybe when you wake up and from that dream that was so vivid and intense and full of love and care, it's like, I want to go back because it felt like home. And trust me, when meeting the one in a 3D, you're gonna feel so much more better. Your life is gonna feel like rainbows and unicorns. It's gonna feel like that because you are being built to actually manifest the best right now. And the universe is providing you the opportunity to meet the one. But first, you can be meeting only in these other realms. So when you meditate, when you astral project, if you do astral project, or when you sleep, because sleep is pretty much astral travels too. It's just we don't do it consciously. So wishes coming true. I'll take the one at top. Okay, this one is wanting to. I'll just pick it up. This one is the one. Alright, so we have discovery. So discovering each other, getting to know each other. Maybe exchanging after going for a drink or a date, because you can see that as a scene. But you are very curious about each other and they will be curious back. They will ask a lot of questions. They will want to know everything about you, everything about your future, and even the shadow parts. That means the things that are not really working well, or the things that were a bit torturous when growing up as a kid, or things you enjoyed as a kid. Maybe that's about awakening back the good memories, because it's not about, even if you've been in a dynamic and relationship with your parents where it was not always fun, you still had amazing time as a child. And maybe that's what this person may awaken back within you, so you can feel the sun again, feel the positivity again, and just feel more alive and more excited and more joyful. But all your wishes will come true with that person. And maybe that person stepping in is actually a sign that your wishes are coming true and your prayers are being answered with you being provided this person right now. Because this person can understand you, support you, heal you, connect deeply with you, exchange with you, be present for you, nurture you, love you, see you, and have fun with you, because we have the childlike essence. I mean, that relationship is on another level. So if you are ready for this, just claim it, because this is coming in. And by the way, we have water energy for this one, and Aries with the Emperor, Empress energy. So let's pick some couple cards. And because we have Taeyong from BTS, I think Taeyong is a Capricorn, so it could be Capricorn vibes too. So let's see more signs. They also want to grow in a relationship. They want something mature, for sure. And that's because they've been working on themselves. Like, they really see themselves as important. And of course, they want to be around people who are also very important. I Want You is this scene here, and there's a lot. I mean, you could see the kiss, and now it's like full passion and kiss on the cards. So yes, they really want you, they really want to be with you and start dating you. They're gonna make it clear. I'm not saying someone playing games, I'm not saying someone in and out. I just see someone, yes, very fitting with the idea I'm getting of the person you are welcoming. So someone romantic, opening up, charming you, playing that game well. You know, it's kind of like old romantic type of game. But I just see this person very good at that. So maybe writing letters, or maybe taking you at beautiful places, going on dates together, like a picnic, for example. This is what I think about. Or going for something magical, looking at the stars together, or maybe meditating together. I don't know, but something that is not so typical, let's say, not so predictable, not something you did expect or could predict. you know? So let's see some signs and messages. Okay, these two are calling me. We talked about marriage. And I was actually looking at this one because the one at the top of the deck is often the overall energy. And here we have marriage. And I was looking at it, I was like, but I didn't say anything. And here you can see the way they are dressed is really, really, really marriage vibes. And such a precious thing. So, yes, indeed, this person is going to see you as precious and wanting to protect. We talked about this, heal yourself with broken heart. Sorry, the light is on it, so the reflection is quite crazy. But yes, wanting to heal yourself. And you can see the tender showing the brokenness with the heart. I actually drew these cards. I removed this deck because it was on sale before. But I really enjoy using it because I feel like it's very straightforward and we have a lot of hints with them. So I hope you like it too. But yeah, I see that this person feels like you are precious and really wants to protect you. As for the other message, shall we just keep work today? Or school, because you can be dating still at school. So maybe that person can be around and wanting you to just skip what's really on the priority list, let's say. And just be with you. This person just don't really care much about, they care about work. They're leaders and builders as the emperor. Even the emperor is an entrepreneur, but they can be in charge. They can be a boss. And because they're a boss, they might just have the freedom to rather work or not work. It's kind of like, I decide if today is, a free day or if I just need to work a lot. Yeah, so they can be in charge like that and just want to be with you and just like to be around you and spend days in bed, because you can see that on these two scenes. So I'm going to be picking next the other techniques, just moving these on the side so we can have more space. I'm going to start with the letters and words. You can see a name, a place, initials. Let's see. I don't know why. When I was actually dropping the letters, I thought of vacation. So it could, in kind of vacation. I don't know, but, or maybe cat. Wait a second. We had a lake with the romantic card, right? And this in French means a lake. So maybe that's the type of date. Going to the lake, relaxing, talking, enjoying the breeze, the scenery. Let's see, can we see something else? I see California, LA especially. Tan, maybe someone tan or tall. I heard talkative as well. They can love to chat, and we saw a blue color, with the first one. So yes, indeed, they love to exchange, they love to chat, they're very chatty, and maybe they cannot shut up, you know what I mean? And then we have Aries sign, Taurus sign. Aries we had for the Emperor, Empress energy, so it's very connected. We have end, thing. They truly have a thing for you, that's for sure. Can, maybe they can talk to you. Or can't, I don't know. But they're trying to find a way. I think of, I'm not sure if this is the same in English, but we have CAC 40 in French, which is actually all that is stocks related, investments related. And we saw the Emperor, so it could be someone also interested about investing. I don't know, but they can be some, they can be some interest. Account. Or accountant? I don't know, but I don't know. I just feel like this could be, or accent. They can have an accent. Interesting. I think that's the first time ever I have that hint in my reading, and I've been doing that for years. But it's crazy. Okay, well, I'm just blown away. So let's pick next. The zodiac grid, so we can see the zodiac of a person, or maybe the season when starting to date. Yeah, I feel like this could be an accountant, or for some reason I think of a lawyer too, because I have this vision in my third eye with someone who's very well dressed, rather tuxedo on, or like a girl with a very, like, I don't know, very professional looking. You see what I mean? So maybe that's their job, or like what they wear for their job, or what you like, maybe as something that triggers some spiciness within you. Anyway, so we have Cancer energy, Taurus, again, Taurus, Aries. I mean, Aries is crazy, and we saw Aries 3 times with the card, with this one, and here's like straightforward. So Aries is crazy. Really mom, father, nurturer vibes. Pisces and Sagittarius. So that is a sign, and we saw with the other cards. Let me check again. We had the water energy, Aries, and with Taeyong we had Capricorn too. And of course, they can be seasons. So let's pick next the dice. That was brutal. Okay, this person can feel a bit trapped. Maybe trapped in a situation, trapped in a relationship. They really want to escape with you. And this is being announced. This person, whether it's you or the person, it depends, because you can also feel very limited and trapped. Like, this person is not here, like I'm still waiting, and I feel like something is being taken away from me, kind of, even though you haven't been experiencing that relationship. It feels like something is missing. And so that feels like limited, and that's why I see the ties. But I see this person being announced, so you guys can be starting to live together and build something together. This person can be so beautiful, so charming, so popular, have pretty much everything people want. And I do see someone successful, a boss, like they have their career going on. And yeah, some people can be a bit envious and jealous, because you can see that character just behind, like, I don't like this person. And that's because they trigger something within which doesn't feel right or doesn't feel good. We have music, so they can be music lovers. They have maybe that elvish, like beauty. When you look at them, it's like a beauty that is out of this world. And for the dragon, because I see the castle, the dragon, and kind of like this person being the winner, like, you see the princess in the tower, and then you defeat the dragon, and then like you guys can be getting married, and it's kind of like very fairy tale-ish or Disney movie. But I feel this could be. Wait a second, Yeah, I picked this one first. I get distracted, but yes, it could be Disney vibes, or maybe you guys love Disney movies. Maybe songs related to Disney could be. Maybe singing about it. All right, I'm gonna pick next some stickers. All right. What this person can like is to go for rides, to go in nature, or just walk. But I just see exploring a lot. They have that drive. They're very driven. They're not very patient people. I'm gonna be honest with you. They like something, they want to get it, and they want to get it now. They can love to go on rides too, whether it's on a car, maybe on a bus, in a train. They love to travel. They love to be in the move. And here I see, isn't it in this pile that we saw curious discovery vibes? Yes, it is. And again, looking out of the window. Maybe that's a secret admirer. Trying to discover more hints about you before stepping in. It could be the sign. And yeah, maybe they are a bit shy, or they're trying to just understand everything before taking action. Even though they're very driven and passionate and not really patient, they're not blindly, fully, like, all in. It's like, I really want to know if that is fitting for me, or if that person is fitting for me before I make a move. They can have a shop. I think of Shopify for some reason. So they can be into online businesses or business, or they can have a shop as like a physical shop. And here for the teacup, I think of going for a drink. So maybe this is what this person can be inviting you to for a date, or they can buy you something from a shop on that date and offer you something. I just see someone very thoughtful and really wanting to like feel noticed and feel special. So they're really going to be good at providing and nurturing, like I said. So this is your guys' reading. I hope you like this one. If you do, give it a big thumbs up. You can write I claim and follow to join the beautiful family down below. If you want some personal guidance, you can find everything again down below, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye bye.